The importance of upgrading this infrastructure project was to ensure continuity of supply to our residents. So providing safe drinking water 24/7 is something that we strive to do, and this in turn allows us to continue to supply those areas during main breaks, emergencies, and during high demand periods.
From a design perspective, the most challenging aspect would have been the crossing of the Barron River. So somehow we had to get the pipeline across the river, and we looked at various options in the early phases of either directional drilling underneath the river or connecting to the bridge. Ultimately, the chosen design was to go on the bridge, and this was quite a challenging aspect because the bridge is some 10 to 15 metres above ground level and above the water level, and the spans of the bridge are such that the normal standard span of a pipeline is not long enough for the bridge spans. So we had to come up with a design that enabled the pipeline to be installed and constructed, as well as stay there for the long term without potential damage to the main.
There were several challenging aspects to this project. First one was fixing over 300 metres of pipe underneath the Barron River Bridge between Lake Placid and Kamerunga. The next one was actually the conditions that we were working in. Very dusty, very hot, and because we were working in a residential area, we obviously had to be very cognizant of the stakeholders there, the residents, and making sure we reduce the impact on them as much as possible. Working past the Peace Lutheran College and working with other contractors who are working in the area to ensure little or no impact on each other's operations. And finally, the crossing underneath the Kamerunga railway line in Red Lynch, which was an extremely challenging operation, but was carried out very successfully.
The most challenging aspect of this project was the constrained site. There was a major project of road upgrade going on beside the project. There's a school in the area, and there's other utilities such as electricity and water and sewer in the area. So working collaboratively with the contractor and those community groups was paramount for this project being a success.
The positive impacts this infrastructure, this vital infrastructure, has for the Northern Beaches relates more about certainty of services to the region. We get a lot of interruption with cyclones and those type of events. There's a lot of requirement for that redundancy should a part of the system be closed down. It's a very positive part of the system to be able to shut down an area and not impact on the residents and the stakeholders out there in those areas to have a continuous supply of water.
The positive impacts this project will have for the Northern Beaches is continuity of supply, and it will also support ongoing development and growth in the region.
My favourite part about this project was basically the way it was delivered. The collaboration between the contractor, the consultant, the subcontractors, the council team, all with that can-do attitude to get the project delivered in an efficient, timely, cost-effective manner.